Well, hello there. Hi, all you beautiful, wonderful people out there. How are you today? It's November 26th, 2019. It's a beautiful Tuesday, right? A gorgeous Tuesday out there. Whether it's snowing, raining, sunshine, it's a gorgeous day, right? My name's LJ, and you found LJ's Thriving Energy. I'm so glad you found me, and I really think that if you did find this video, you're meant to watch it. You're going to get some kind of information, wisdom, some kind of information that's really going to make you think. So let's get to it. We'll do the protection bell. So if we can all close our eyes, relax just for a moment. Let's all take a few relaxing deep breaths. Think about opening up your heart space. Maybe picture two doors that swing open outward from your heart. I now ask for the presence of the divine to guide and protect all of us through our day, especially while we're doing spiritual work. I ask for a beautiful, loving bubble of pure white light energy to surround each of us always. I ask that only love be able to come and go from our energy fields. I ask Archangel Michael to walk before us and protect us, our families, and our loved ones always. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So these videos that I do now are sort of interactive. I want to show you guys how I personally read oracle cards, tarot cards, tarot, depends on how you want to say it. Or I'm just not sure. I have always said tarot. But yes, I'm evolving. I'm evolving at the same time you're evolving. We're all evolving together, right, in this beautiful, amazing universe. And I've been asked by the divine to show you all how I look into the details of the cards that are drawn. I do tarot readings for myself, oracle readings for myself every day, every morning, before I do your readings. But I thought I would walk through the things that go through my mind while I'm doing a reading. So there's lots of variables when you're reading cards, any cards. Tarot cards do have more traditional meanings, but don't get too caught up with these meanings that you've learned from the past or you've heard about the type of cards we're looking at. Just let your higher self open up to the interpretation. Let your intuition come into this reading, because it's most likely going to be right. You'll know it's right if it's in a higher vibration as well. If it's in the higher white light vibrations. If it's in the lower vibrations, it's probably not your intuition. So let's delve into this, this actual collective reading. What we're going to do is look at each card individually. You're going to see it individually along with me. And you're going to make the decision about, you're going to look at the color, the details in the card, the feelings that you get. Who or what you're thinking of immediately when you look at a card. It's important. That's what your intuition is telling you. This is not rocket science. And just because you see other readers out there, you know, reading to you and you're looking at them like, wow, they can do this, but there's no way I could. Yes, you can. We all have these capabilities. We all have this inside of ourselves, these gifts. These gifts of clear cognizance, clear audience. So I'll ask you questions, and I'm going to involve you in the actual process of this reading. And I think you're going to love it. So I've pulled cards from the Archangel Oracle card deck. I've got 3 of those, and I've got 2 from the self-care cards. Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards, and then Easy Tarot. I love the Easy Tarot handbook. This really helps a lot if you want to really learn tarot. That's a good group of cards to get to know. So the first card is creativity. Look at that card. This is a time in your life where your creativity is through the roof. It looks like you've got maybe a fairy or two helping you with your creativity. What do you see when you look at this card? What colors? Greens. You've got red, which probably, so greens are your heart chakra. The red is your root chakra. That's your foundation. So you've gained a real foundation with whatever you're doing creatively, it looks like. And the fairies are all around you helping, giving you all kinds of creative ideas. Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse. I love this. See, we all have that inner muse. Hopefully I'm helping you with your inner muse too, because I am a spiritual muse. That's what I'm told. I am a spiritual muse, and I'm here to help you pull out your inner spiritual muse. Interesting, isn't it? You have the courage. You have the courage to do anything you want. I hope that you have the strength, the faith. I hope you know you have it. Pull that out from inside yourself. You have the courage to do whatever you want to do. You have the clarity now. Look at this beautiful purple back here. Beautiful third eye is awakening, right? Gold, lots of sacral, solar plexus energy. That's what I feel. What do you see in the sword? What do you see what do you feel when you see that? Are you cutting through? Are you cutting through things, getting rid of the old, realizing old beliefs that don't really belong to you anymore? Cutting those out, aren't you? That's fabulous. Well, you're going to be able to do everything that you want to do. I can tell you that right now. You're very you have claircognizance, is what this card is telling you. So claircognizance has everything to do with Archangel Uriel. He's telling you right now, he's coming into your reading. He's telling you the rainbow is here. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Things that are coming to you, ideas that are coming to you, repetition, repetitious thoughts. Those are thoughts from Archangel Uriel. He's guiding you. Now it's your turn. Once you hear these thoughts, you realize it, you acknowledge them. It's your turn to act on them. If there's an action step to take, Archangel Uriel is asking you to take those action steps. What have you prayed for? What have you asked? It's not that you're asking when you're praying, you're saying thank you for already having it, right? It's a form of the manifestation. That's the first part of it. Asking for what you want. And when you're asking or thinking about it, I shouldn't say asking really, because you're feeling that you already have it. You're saying thank you, Divine, thank you, God, thank you, Archangels, whomever you would like to mention as your higher spirit. Maybe it's your higher self. But you're asking for messages. And the messages are coming through. If you ever need guidance, ask Archangel Uriel to help guide you with those messages. He will. He'll come in. You also have clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Wow, so you're getting all kinds of guidance, aren't you? And look at these colors on the cards. Isn't it beautiful? You are really growing into a beautiful person. Your third eye is wide open, sending you messages. You're probably seeing visions. Getting visions, if not during your waking hours, probably during your sleeping hours. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So is someone telling you at work something, and they keep repeating it for some odd reason? Take that to heart. Listen to it. Is there an action step that you need to take from what they're telling you? Because sometimes angels put messages into the people that are around us. Maybe you're walking through the grocery store and someone says something to you. There's a reason they came up to you and said something to you. Wonder if that's a message from the divine. So acknowledge it. Think about it for a moment. Is there an action step, maybe, that you need to take? Moon cycles. I love this card. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So we do have a new moon coming up. Date-wise, I can't remember what date it is. Probably, I think it's within the next week, at the end of next week. So it's a full moon. Full moon is when you recharge. You recharge your crystals, your oils, your essential oils. You recharge yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. New moon is when you're manifesting. You're manifesting what your desires. So I think that's a lot of what's happening here with the clairaudience and the claircognizance. They want you to be very aware of your thoughts because you're manifesting big time right now. And if you're in the negative thoughts at all, that means you're manifesting your negative thoughts. So that's why you must stay in the positive thoughts. Think about only positive communication, positive thoughts. So it's what you're thinking and it's what you're speaking that matters. It's both. The universe hears, and then it's about feelings. It feels. The universe feels what you're feeling. If you have a negative aspect from something and you're like, oh, I'm so sick of this traffic. Oh, I'm sick of it. You know, the universe is going to give you more traffic because you're manifesting. Anything you're thinking about right now, you're manifesting. So you've got to stay in the highest of white light energies, or you're going to be manifesting the crap that you do not want, my loves. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Look at this beautiful crystal. Clear quartz. It's gorgeous, isn't it? That's what was on top of my cards here. Holding in this beautiful energy because I've already shuffled these cards quite a bit. I'm just going to do it a few more times, but yeah, let's talk about these cards. I'm going to do 3. Past, present, future. Seems to be the amount of time that we can have together in the mornings for these daily readings. But we can always clarify if we feel like it. This is your reading, you know. You're looking at these cards and you're saying, what comes to my mind for me personally? What's coming into my mind? What do I need to know? What have I been hearing? What numbers have I been seeing? What is the song that comes up on the radio? All these things are clues, are divine guidance. As long as it's in the higher white light energies, that's divine guidance. And you're meant to take heart to the messages that you're receiving. All right, in your recent past. 10 of Cups. Your present, 5 of Swords. Your near future is King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Wow. King of Wands. I love the King of Wands. I love the King of Pentacles too. And you got them both. King of Wands is the bottom of the deck, so that, and I think of this as the overall for the whole reading. Talk about creativity. Creativity here. They're telling you your creativity is heightened right now. Massively heightened. The divine wants to see you be creative. When you look at this card, what do you see? I see that beautiful ring on his finger. It's like a jade ring, or emerald maybe. It's green. He's not worried about communication. He's a communicator. He's got that blue color on his pants. That's all about the throat chakra. He's got this sacral. Sacral is the most important color, I think, for this card. Sacral energy. It's the deep, creative, passionate, deep knowing that your creative endeavors are what you are meant to be doing because you love them so deeply. This king is here to help you. Pull out your creativity. Have your courage to be creative. Don't be afraid of your creativity. Don't be afraid. Because whatever you're doing, you're meant to do. This is in your recent past. You've achieved, haven't you? This beautiful, happy home. Has a love relationship come through? Positively. You've been working on this. Maybe it's a reconciliation. Maybe you met someone new. And you see in the recent past, you see it's come full force into your beautiful life energy. You feel balanced with this person. Your family, your children. Everything is very balanced, isn't it? 10 of Cups. You've achieved prosperity, abundance. You love your life, right? You see that little house there? That's your foundation, right? So when you look at these cards, look at the details. Look at this rainbow. I see a rainbow behind the cups. It's kind of following the cups around, isn't it? The bees are all around. That's a beautiful thing too. Bees are very helpful. Helpful for the environment. Gosh, that's beautiful. That's in your recent past, so you have achieved that. 5 of Swords, let's see. I'm going to use my pendulum to see if the 5 of Swords, angels, should the 5 of Swords be in the upright? Let's see what it says now. If it's yes, it's that way. If it's no, it's going sideways. So I'm just closing my eyes right now. Should the 5 of Swords be in the upright for our collective reading today? It's saying yes. It's going forward. Thank you, angels. So 5 of Swords is here. I just wanted to be sure, because this is in your present. So it seems to me you're realizing some things. You're realizing, look at this man. He's holding 5 swords. Does he really need all those swords? What colors do you see? Green, solar plexus, sacral. You've got the purple, the crown, chakra up here, the third eye. I see your root color down here in the red around his cover. 5 of Swords. 5 is all about change. That number 5. So he's like, you know, I won the battle, but what about the war? Is it really worth it? Look at these suffering people here. I think he's thinking, what am I doing? I don't think you need to suffer, make other people suffer for you to go through this awakening process. I don't think you need to do that. I think you can be kind and compassionate and loving. Use your creativity to get through this, because something's telling you that you've got to let go of always wanting to be in control, always wanting to win, always wanting to be right. That's in your present. Because once you let go, once you surrender, solar plexus, the sun is going to come out. You're going to be so relieved. You're going to feel relieved. Because once you do that, once you let go of always wanting to be right, look what comes about in your near future. King of Pentacles. You don't need to be like that. I think this also shows that you've grown. You've grown. You're growing. You see it. You're acknowledging it. That's freaking amazing. Good job. King of Pentacles. This guy's set, man. You got a good future. You got prosperity. A man or woman, it doesn't matter. You are becoming this King of Pentacles. And it's because of all the hard work you put in. The moon cycles. This tells me the new moon. Good stuff's coming for you, the new moon. I just know it. Prosperity, abundance. The love for what you do on a daily basis. Oh, it's coming because you're figuring it out, aren't you? You're figuring out what you love, what you're meant to do, and you're using your heart. You're using your heart for your decisions. You've opened your heart, like in our protection bell again, you've opened your heart. You're being more vulnerable. Lots of green in this. All the things are green. Yeah, he's sitting back, he's sitting pretty. He's patient too. Patience is a virtue, right? Wow. So you've achieved everything. I think something right now maybe is dawning on you, isn't it? Something's dawning on you. That this is a new day. And you don't want to be like this. You don't want to be that person that showers other people with negative energies, with sword energies. You're seeing, I feel like you're getting clarity, aren't you? You're getting clarity, but it's coming from your higher self. Yeah, that's amazing. Help those people. Help those people if you can. Maybe apologize. Maybe you owe them an apology. Interesting, isn't it? So you have the courage to do what you need to do. You have that courage. Oops, sorry. You have the courage, have faith, have hope. Pull out that creativity. What do you want to do? Do you want to paint? Do you want to do jewelry? Do you want to fix race cars? What do you want to do? What floats your boat? What makes your heart feel full? That's your goal for today. Figure it out. I think you're already doing that. Listen to your messages. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening. Today is November 26th, but whenever you're watching this, it's your time. So you take good care of yourselves. Drink plenty of water. Try to eat less meat. A lot less meat. You'll notice a huge difference. All right, love you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.